Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. That's so crazy to say. I cannot believe that I am actually filming my first YouTube video for you. It is crazy. I never thought I was going to take the plunge and actually do it, but here I am and I'm so excited. So I just did a little bit of a talk through to get this kind of more simple wearable look. Basically, I don't like to wear a ton of makeup when I'm not at work, so normally I'll do just lashes and lips. I did a little bit of eyeshadow, so you could do no lashes and gloss, and it would still be a perfect wearable everyday kind of glowy look. So if you'd like to see how to get this look, then keep on watching. Can we not? Hello! Trying to film. So first I'm going to start off with the IT Cosmetics Bye Pores primer. I absolutely love this primer. To me it's actually really similar to the Hourglass Veil primer. It kind of has that semi-lotiony, really nice and mineral feeling. So it does help to smooth my skin without making it greasy because I'm a little bit drier. So I just like to put that everywhere, kind of blend it from the inner to the outer. I have a lot of pores on my chin right here, which I think is really strange. Maybe I'm not the only one. And then just spread that all over. And then I love, 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 if you have not tried this yet, you absolutely have to. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Lip Booster. It is heaven sent. It's the most amazing thing ever. You must try it. I actually got the tinted one. I definitely need to get the clear one because when I'm putting this on when I'm getting ready, I feel a little strange with some color on my lips, but we'll get over it today. But this just gives the perfect amount of moisture if you're going to wear liquid lipsticks, which I wear a lot of liquid lipsticks. Did any of this, I did, well, take a shower, which is why my hair is a little bit of a wreck because it is still wet, but I did moisturize my face and my under eye. So next I'm actually going to be mixing foundations. I have the Born This Way foundation and I have Vanilla, which is quite yellow for me, so I'm actually going to mix in some of the NYX Total Control drops. I absolutely love these on their own, but I do also love them to lighten up my foundation, give me a little bit more coverage. Alright, so I'm just going to dot that around my face and take my clean nude beauty blender. How's that? Get that little guy right there. I did already do my brows and I really completely forgot that I had already done my brows. Gonna have to touch those up later. I just feel like I could do a brow video for you guys on how I do my brows a little bit more in depth to give me some more content. So I do have a lot of under eye darkness, just something I have to deal with. So I do absolutely love the Becca, what is this actually called? Under Eye Brightening Corrector. It's definitely one of my holy grail products. So I just plop that right under the eye. I have a lot of clients that come in for their under eye darkness. They feel like no matter what concealer they use, nothing works. But as soon as I put on a color corrector, I feel like you can see it on their face. They're like, oh my god, that just changed my life. And I'm like, well, yeah. Because putting on a ton of concealer if you have darkness isn't going to cancel out your darkness. It's just going to make it look more gray under the eye. You're still going to be able to see it if you have really bad darkness. So using a color corrector is going to help brighten up those dark circles and make them more even so that when you go over with your concealer, you're not having to use as much product. This Becca product is really hydrating, so that's not going to dry out your under eyes as well. Which is another reason why I love it, because I have really dry under eyes. Alright, so I'm going to use, I pulled Shape Tape, but I thought I was going to use a different concealer. But I also have the Maybelline Age Rewind. Let's see if I can get it in focus. There we go. Now on me, this is not a super highlight because I am very fair, but I'm not gonna go for like super glam today. I'm gonna kind of do more of like a wearable look. I mean, I guess it's kind of light, but it's not as highlight as I would use if I were using like Shape Tape or my Urban Decay Weightless Naked Concealer. Is that what it's called? So I'm gonna kind of put this everywhere. Nothing sticks to the end of my nose, so I put a lot of extra on the end. And then right here. So it just kind of highlights the inner part of the face without being too white. Don't mind my tan line. I went to a baseball game and had a hair tie on my wrist and I got sunburned and had that lovely tan line. I use two powders to set my face. I do use the RCMA No Color Powder in my under eye area because it does not dry my under eye area out, which I love that. And then I use the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Ethereal, just kind of on the center of my face. I don't always set my whole face because once again I am dry. So I like to use that on the center of my face. It does have a little bit of kind of a natural glow to it, so I don't look so matte because I don't really like looking very matte. So I'm just taking this Makeup Forever 144 brush, I believe. I've had this brush for so long that it's almost worn away, but it is my absolute favorite for setting the under eye. It's just so precise. I use this for so many things. This is one of the most useful brushes that I have. And set the other eye. Sorry if you guys hear things. The dogs in the background are being so loud. No privacy here, it's fine. And then I will take on my Sephora Pro 55 brush, just a nice kind of denser powder brush because I just like to pounce this into my skin as well so it stays and I don't crease because I have really bad smile lines. But I guess that means I smile a lot. So just set the inner part of my face. Kind of brush over where my contour is going to go so it doesn't look too choppy. If you follow me on Instagram, I do a couple of videos there. You know that I absolutely am obsessed with my Girl Lactic Cabo Bronzer. It is the best cool toned, neutral toned, I would say. Neutral toned bronzer that's not too warm for the fair skin ladies and it's not too dark. So I can use this actually just to contour if I want. It just gives like the perfect bronze without being too dark. So I'm taking this on a Sigma F10 brush. This is part of their copper collection. I bought that because it is so beautiful. I love those brushes. So you can see this is just warming up my face without being too dark because I'm really fair. And I just like to give myself a little bit of color and dimension. And go around the hairline. Then I go in with another favorite product of mine. It is the Lunatic Cosmetic Labs Contour Book. Contour Palette. I call it a book because it's basically like a book. The packaging I'm obsessed with. I think it is so creative. And then it comes with so many perfect colors. So cool tone for super fair. and then warm tone, and then beautiful blushes. And these are so pigmented. You do not need a lot with this. I mean, I've used it a ton and it barely looks like I've touched any of it. I just don't understand. And it comes with a mirror, which is nice. Gonna take that on my Sigma F05, and I'm gonna kind of mix. I take this one, and this one because I like it to be just a little bit cooler for my contour. I just kind of mix those, and sometimes I'll dab into this one, but it's really pigmented, so sometimes that can make me look a little dirty. And then I just hit that right at the back of my bronzer because I just want it to define the back. So I just want that cheekbone to be more defined back here because I have pretty high cheekbones. So taking it all the way down, it kind of misshapens my face a little bit.
So just right at the back. Just give me a nice little contour. Do the same thing on the other side.
I know I squint a lot, but I wear glasses and I can't wear them while I'm doing makeup. So it's the only way I can really see myself in the mirror. And I can't do contacts because I can't touch my eye. That's just not an option. So then I just kind of blend those together and just kind of go down the side of the bottom of my nose to contour my nose a little bit. And we'll just go over that with a beauty blender. I am going to take the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. This is the pink one. I have the purple one as well, and I do love them both. When I first got them, I thought I was going to be really underwhelmed, but they swatch beautifully. Let's see if you can see. Yes. Yes. This is a new brush from Sephora. I am absolutely obsessed with it. If you ever wanted to try the Anastasia highlighting brush, this one is a dupe for it. It's the exact same brush. It is the Pro Highlight number 98 brush. It is amazing. So I'm just gonna hit that highlight at the top of the cheekbone, a little bit around the eye. You guys see that? And then I will take the Milani Baked Blush in Berry Amore. Touch color. It just mixes my bronzer and my highlight perfectly and just gives me a little bit of color. So I'm going to prime my eyes with some Shape Tape. And then I will take a little bit of that RCMA powder on that same Makeup Forever brush and just set that from the crease up. I am going to take the Morphe 35O palette. As you can see, it is very used in my house. I love it. On a Morphe M441, it is also so used that the writing is almost off of it. And I'm going to go in with this color right here and just put that in my crease. I'm not going to do too much eyeshadow today because I want to do just kind of like a wing with a bolder lip. So I'm just going to throw some neutrals. So I'm actually just going to keep the same brush and go in with this color right here. And just put that a little bit lower. I need a headband for this. How do I not own a headband? Okay. Add just a little bit of light onto the lid. So I'm going to take this color right here, just kind of pop it on my lid. And then that just one more time because I'm obsessed with blending. So I'm going to take that Wet n Wild highlighter that I used before and pop that in my inner corner. Brighten that up. I know it's kind of pink, but it's more frosty, which is like a pink shift, so it's really not that bad. And then I'm gonna take this pencil brush from Morphe. It's the Morphe M431. And I'm gonna take that second color that I used from the 35O palette and run that under my lash line. Just give us some definition. Make a really cute. Whatever. I'm gonna go in with the Sigma E40 with that lighter color and just blend it out with that first color that we used. Okay. So now I'm going to do a little bit of a wing. So what I like to do is I usually take something like a pen. So this is the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof eyeliner. I'll take something like this and then I'll map out my wing, and then I will go in with my Inglot gel liner in number 77 and I'll fill in the rest because I like how matte this looks. Some days I'll just go in with a pen, but I do really like the Inglot gel liner. So I may need to get a little close to my mirror for this, so I apologize if I'm out of the shot. So that's how I just kind of outline it. Just make sure it's straight across. So I'll just outline it like that, and then I will fill it in with my gel liner. I will revive my gel liner with a little bit of Duraline. I mean, I use that in any of my gel liners. It doesn't really matter if they're dry or not. It just makes it so easy. Alright, so once I get it to basically they're even, they're the same length, sisters not twins, applies to my eyeliner, not just my brows. Then I will take a little bit of concealer on a flat definer brush. I usually take this Morphe brush. I got it in a vegan brush set that I purchased forever ago. I love those brushes, but none of them have numbers on them. They just say Morphe. So if you're ever in search of a new brush set, I love that vegan brush set. I use every brush from it. So I'll just take a little bit of concealer, kind of wipe off the excess on the back of my hand, and I will just make sure that it is nice and sharp. I have a little crease right here, so usually I have a hard time getting my liner straight down there because I have some scarring on this eye. And then I just do the same on this eye. And then we have pretty perfect eyeliner. Then I will take the Benefit They're Real Mascara. I have been absolutely obsessed with this mascara lately. I will say the only thing is that it is not waterproof, but basically water resistant. So every day when I wash my face, I have raccoon eyes. And take a little coffee break. And this mug's so cute. It says Perfect Blend. It's very fitting. Alright, then I'm going to take these Violet Voss Vamptress 3D Faux Mink lashes. I am obsessed with these lashes. I didn't grab glue. Excuse me 1 second. Alright, so while those are drying, I'm going to toss on my lip. I know I said I was going to do a bold lip. I'm always a nude girl, so I'm going to do Kat Von D Sanctuary. It's one of the newer colors, and I love this color. Love it. I'm telling you guys, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if it's because this is my first video and I'm doing beginner's luck, but my eyeliner and my lips never go this smooth. So just gonna say it's because I'm that good, but it usually takes me a lot longer to do both. So we're gonna pop on some lashes. I'm gonna get something a little bit closer. Come from above, plop them down. Alright, so once my lashes have dried a little bit, I just take my fingers and kind of pinch my false lashes and my real lashes together. It kind of blends that gap that you can get in between your band and your natural lashes. So just squeeze them just a little bit. Alright, and this is the final look. So got some drama lashes, bolder lip. It's still a nude, but it's hard for me to get away from nudes. Soft eyeshadow, super easy, wearable. You could throw on just a gloss with this and it would still be amazing. You could do no lashes and gloss and it would be perfect for every day for somebody who is not comfortable wearing lashes and a darker lip. And yeah, so I hope you guys like it. If you did, please, 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 please subscribe. I know I am a newer channel and I am so excited for it to grow. I cannot believe it. I am so, I don't mean to toot, proud of myself for actually jumping in. It's very scary and I am so excited to keep going. If you have any suggestions on videos that you would like to see, please leave them down below. And I love you. Bye-bye.